Aries, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So dear Ariana, my Boston cream cookie, today I'm going to be doing your extended reading for the month of June 2026. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. How you doing? Cutie patootie, looking all this so yummy. So Ariana, welcome to the jungle. I hope you like this new setup. I came back from the mountains. I was there for a couple of days, so it was a whole reset. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But now, in this reading, dear Aries, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice. So let's see what's going on for you, dear Aries. Hope that you're doing well, honey buns. And I'm also going to pull one mantra card for you to see what's up. I really miss you so much. So I'm going to make sure that you get this reading as soon as I record it. Okay. Want to make sure that you get served. You get served real good. Also, the competition still goes on. I'm going to choose two Arieses, two of each sign this month. And I'm going to pull cards for them and see what messages are coming for free in one of the upcoming pre-recorded videos. So the more you engage, the more you comment, the more you show your love and support, chances are that you might be one of them. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this as much as possible. Okay, so your challenge, dear Aries, is the Two of Wands for the month of June. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups, followed by the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I've seen this actually coming up a lot in your reading, and I feel like Aries, for the month of June with the Two of Wands, you're standing at the crossroads of your life. There is a decision here that you need to make. Some of you are in a long-term relationship with somebody. Some of you are thinking also about traveling, moving, relocating. You could be traveling in the month of June. With the Two of Wands, this typically talks about you standing at an important crossroads of your life when it comes to dealing with a specific person, when it comes to you making a decision about your career. We're going to clarify this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. In the recent past, dear Aries, you have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. In the recent past, some of you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you were in a connection. There is a soul connection here in the recent past for sure. And I feel like here that someone was being emotionally hot and cold with you. Someone was being on and off. Something here was just not consistent between you and this person. There was definitely a very strong attraction when you met this person. You just knew that it was them. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information for you in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Moon, the Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. This soul connection here is showing up for you in the present moment also. But I feel like Aries, there might be some kind of, there is anxiety. There is a lot of anxiety about this situation, about this person. How are things going to work out between you and them? A lot of you would actually want to cooperate with this person. You would want to work things out. But I think that there is something here that you feel like is being concealed and hidden from you. The Moon here talks about our dreams, our subconscious mind. So something here that's been bothering you. You're trying to make sense of that, about this connection. You could be dealing with the person who is from a different ethnicity, background, culture. There could be an age difference between you and them. We're going to clarify this and see what is it that you need to know. Now, in the near future, you have the Five of Cups, the Empress, and the Sun. So in the future, I see here that there is a lot of happiness coming for you. The Sun, it's a yes. No matter what's going on, whatever decision you make, Aries, it's going to be crowned with success and happiness. Five of Cups, yes, there has been disappointment. I think that there is something that's showing up in the future that has been very challenging. It's a little challenging to speak when I have my Invisaligns on, so if I'm spitting, I'm also spitting out some truth, okay? So I feel like that Aries in the future with the Empress, there is a lot of self-care. There is a lot of focus, and this is a common theme that I've been seeing coming up for fire signs. You know, focusing on oneself, doing you, prioritizing yourself, and there is some kind of a love offer that's coming towards your way. Some of you, this person, maybe you are manifesting with the Magician. You are manifesting them back into your life. I feel like there has been a very painful ending between you and this individual, and there is an apology that's coming for you. This could be an overdue apology, because the Page of Cups is about like a someone confessing something to you. Okay, so we're gonna see what's happening. Some of you could also attract a new person. That's what we're gonna see also. That could be an option here for some of you too, because Five of Cups here is, I'm getting 20% of you Aries could be like, I'm just down with the situation, I'm gonna move forward. But there is a soul connection that's showing up. So you're basically going back and forth and wanting to make a decision whether you should commit to this situation or not. What is it that you need to do? So Aries, let's get into your reading. Let's clarify everything for you. And I want to thank to each and every one of you for being here. And as a courtesy notice also, I don't post readings on TikTok, so please be safe out there. I don't reach out anybody on WhatsApp or whatever. And on this channel, we always make sure to go ahead and to hit that like button. This is also part of the competition. So I really appreciate you for giving back. Now, let's get into your reading, dear Ariana, Boston Cream, and see what's going on. So let's clarify the Two of Wands and see what do you need. Where are you going? You could be dealing with someone who is this person in the other side of the world? Who are you dealing with, Ariana? What's happening? So let's clarify the Two of Wands. Some of you are dealing with another fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I get Gemini, Taurus is very strong, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, okay? So the Two of Wands here, Aries, is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups, and the Temperance. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. So for many of you, I see here that this is somebody that you are battling, whether you should walk away completely or not. This is someone that maybe already walked away from you. I feel like, there is a disconnection that possibly it's happening, but it's very challenging to let it go. It's challenging to dismiss this entire situation. Ten of Pentacles is speaking about wealth, abundance, family. Some of you were also married to this person. So you could be in the middle of a divorce, or this person is going through some kind of a divorce. I see here that a lot of you with the Eight of Cups, there is a challenge here whether you should walk away from this person and disconnect or actually heal something with them. There is the Death card. Scorpio, some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio. There is definitely a very intense connection, or someone who is on a cusp of a Scorpio and Sagittarius, okay? So for a lot of you, you're standing at the crossroads of your life. Should I go back to this person? Should we really work it out? You know what I mean? Because it's been very disheartening. It's been very isolating. A lot of you have been battling some silent battles, okay, quiet battles within you. You have gone from the Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. So there has been an isolation here and separation that has happened. Let's clarify the recent past with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So someone here was just not able to give you what you wanted in the recent past anymore. Something was just not fulfilling for a lot of you. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, and the thick, juicy Ace of Wands. Someone was not able to give you that thick, juicy Ace of Wands that you wanted so bad. There was a lot of heaviness here in the recent past. I do see here that with the Moon showing up twice, it really is speaking about something that maybe was just like, this person had a lot of anxiety, and it caused you to have anxiety as to what is it that they were hiding from you. A lot of you try to have a brand new beginning with this person. They try to have a brand new beginning, but with the Moon, it could have been that this person maybe was just, involved in something and they were not telling you. Maybe you found out about that. There was a lot of this on and off, hot and cold, and going back and forth energy with the Two of Pentacles. Some of you live in a place where there is body of water, like a lot of body of water, okay? There was a lot of challenges back and forth. Clarified Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Hangman, Six of Cups. I think it was very challenging to let go of this person, and it's still challenging to let go of them, because this Six of Cups is a soul connection. It's showing up twice. So some of you maybe dealt with the soulmate, with the twin flame here, okay, Temperance here, again, Sagittarius. So I feel like for a lot of you, and could have dealt with the Gemini too, which is the card of lovers. So, and a Pisces too. I see here that there was a lot of love. Like I said, very strong telepathic communication, soul connection. Some of you felt that you have lived multiple lifetimes with this person in the past. there was an offer that was being made. Maybe either you made an offer to this person or they made an offer to you, but something here was just constantly causing them to go back and forth. And a lot of you could have been also handling work, career, and also this relationship. So many of you had a lot on your plate. You were juggling between jobs, between this relationship, and dealing with other stuff. So Six of Cups, I think that there was this soul connection actually never died. There was a lot of hurt that happened within this relationship, chaser, runner dynamic here. So the Six of Cups is clarified by the High Priestess, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Cups. See how this person is rejecting the Ace of Cups, and there is another Ace of Cups coming in, right? So for many of you, I think that something was blocking, this person from moving towards your way. I do see here that in the recent past, for many of you, one of the things that was really challenging was that the spiritual connection that you had with this person was nothing unlike any other that you have ever had. Your intuition was telling you that you and this person were going to end up together. It was going to work out. But yet again, there was a lot of indecision. Something here was blocking from you and this person moving forward and wanting to work something out together, Ariana. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was a very challenging decision. Some of you still are dealing with a lot of memories from this person from the past. There is a lot of pictures that you're looking at. There is a lot of things coming up in your dreams with the moon. I think your dreams, Aries, could be very much amplified right now, so you're really taking note of that. And the moon here talks about also you're dealing with a lot of internal anxiety, with a lot of fear here that might be coming up as well. So the moon is clarified by the Death card, the Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant, okay? Taurus energy. Some of you have been anticipating to marry this person or to be back with them, even though this relationship has ended, Aries. Even though something feels it's dead, there is silence. The Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, you can feel that this person is coming towards your way very slowly, but the Wheel of Fortune is something is starting to shift in the air. Something positive is about to happen. You can't quite pinpoint it. I think a lot of times you may feel that it's a done deal and it's not going to work out. Other times you can almost feel something positive is about to happen. So you're battling with some kind of a worry and anxiety that's been really making you feel one way or the other. Like you're fluctuating back and forth. I think on daily basis it's very challenging. The Hierophant here and the Four of Pentacles, there has been a lot of commitment issues. Someone here struggled to really give you commitment or fully open up, and that also has caused a lot of anxiety for many of you. So the Three of Pentacles here in the present moment, someone is coming towards your way to work it out. The Three of Pentacles is about cooperation. So on top of your reading, you are still open to work it out with this person, but they have to be on the same page with you. The Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Strength, and the Three of Pentacles again, and the Hierophant. What did I just say? The Hierophant came right back out. So the Three of Pentacles is being clarified by another Three of Pentacles, so that's a double confirmation. Could be dealing with the Leo here, Queen of Wands. So like I said, you're very determined to work it out. You and this person share a very strong connection between each other, amongst each other. I'm getting here dark complexity, okay? Different race, could be you, could be this person here. Bilingual, someone here could speak more than one language, okay? Black cat can also be very significant. I think that's either you have this or this person has it. Someone here could be a writer, maybe a songwriter, maybe a musician. That's another thing that I'm getting. I'm also getting here a welder or someone who builds something, carpenter, welder, someone who builds something with their hands, okay? Anything, baking, whatever that might be, but someone builds something with their hands. Could be a construction worker. Hi, Miguel. Okay, so the Two of Cups here, there is a soul connection that's showing up, and I think that a lot of you, are manifesting this, like I said, but you are not manifesting from a place of obsession. You're detaching. So the Two of Cups is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Star, Aquarius energy. So this is about healing and a wish being fulfilled for many of you. I do see here that a lot of you, you're recognizing that the spiritual connection you have with this person, even though you have been in isolation, even though you have been by yourself, it never really went away. Your intuition has always telling you, Aries, Something positive is about to happen. It's been heavy. It hasn't been easy. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. I think it's been quite challenging, especially with the Two of Wands. If there has been a long distance between you and this person, okay? There is something about parle le français, something about French background here, Jamaican background. I'm also getting Asian as well, okay? Could be any other nationality, but these are the things that are coming to me strongly right now, okay? And some of you could be, someone here could be a fitness trainer. Maybe you're a fitness trainer. This person's fitness. Someone is into the fitness world. All right. So for a lot of you, I think the connection between you and this person is very strong, but it's been very heavy. The heaviness has been this distance. The distance between you and this person has been quite challenging. Now, in the future, Aries, I see here with the Five of Cups, there is something here about sadness. Some kind of sadness. It may feel like it's delayed. It may feel like that also someone feels like you have raised the bar. I feel like you have raised the bar, and someone may feel that you're asking for too much. I don't think you're asking for too much. For energetically speaking, there is something that you're almost requiring for this person. It's like a deal breaker for you. Deal maker, deal breaker. I don't know if you ever talked to them about an ultimatum, but there is something about this person, like they have to make a choice because you're giving them an ultimatum. This could be about commitment, clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So this person, you're opening their eyes. There is something that you're finally opening their eyes, and they're starting to see that. A lot of you could have told this person or could tell in the future that if they don't change whatever it is that they have been doing, if they don't get away with the third party, and if they keep going the same pace or they're not wanting to commit, you're going to pursue with the Page of Wands, with the Six of Wands and the Page of Wands. You're going to pursue career. You're going to pursue after what you want. You could be someone that you are very well known, popular. So you have no... Here's the thing, there is no excuses for you anymore. You know what I mean? If you want to cut out a connection, you can. Although I feel like it's very difficult with this person because you want to work it out with them. You could be dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, could be a Cancer. I feel like Ariana, Boston Cream, it's like you're training this person, teaching them how to treat you, and you're setting the bar high. And I'm not saying you're cutting them off, but you seem to be very determined on what you want. You're protecting your peace. You're protecting your sanity, okay? And a lot of you are also detaching. I think detachment is what's really making it happen. This person you also may tell them that they need to quit drinking. Drinking could be a problem. So you might tell them that they need to quit drinking or hanging out with certain toxic friends. I'm getting here there is toxic influences on this person's life that really affect them big time. There is some friends or some people around your person that are not good for them, and they're influencing this person about you, the relationship with you. I don't know who these people are. Could be family members also. Okay, gotta cut them hoes out. So the Empress in the near future, this is about motherhood. This is also about pregnancy. I'm getting to pregnancy could be significant for some of you. Now, this is speaking about self-care. A lot of you are going to raise the bar and you're going to shift your focus more inwards, especially if you're going to want to manifest. You're not going to chase nothing and nobody. Clarified by the Five of Cups. Yes, we know that deep down you're going to miss this person because you're giving them the ultimatum. Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You know, I don't know if this was a trend, not a trend. I don't know if this was a pattern, Ariana, but it looks like in the past, anytime you would ask this person something or you would initiate a conversation, it would be on site. There would always be a conflict. There would always be some sort of misunderstanding. And I feel like that it's just something that you don't want anymore. You don't want no drama. You don't want no conflict. You don't want no kind of misunderstanding here. The Empress here speaks about the fact that a lot of you in the future are wanting to stay away from Five of Wands energy and focusing more on this is a prophetic, self-fulfilling prophecy, Nine of Cups. Focusing on your happiness, pursuing after what you want. The Sun is a yes, so something really, really positive is going to happen for you. And we're also going to be having the new moon in the sign of Gemini, okay, on June 14th. So that is speaking about a new clean slate, basically. And that's a major thing for fire signs especially. So there is an opportunity here, and the sun has the sunflowers. I literally bought sunflowers yesterday as well. So this is about fertility. The sun is clarified by the Justice, Libra energy, the Empress, and the Fool. Yeah, you both are going to have a brand new beginning. If you're dealing with the Libra, I don't know, okay, the Empress, the Emperor is the card of an Aries, Daddy Aries, Ariana, okay. The Fool is the card of an Aries too. It's not a coincidence, because in tarot, there is major arcanas, and every major arcana is affiliated with the specific zodiac sign. You being the firstborn of the zodiac, dear Aries, the Fool, and the Emperor, okay? This is you showing up, and the Justice. There is some kind of a situation that is going to be set right. This is justice, this is clarity, and things finally clicking, things finally taking out for you and this person. I am strongly getting that with the Star at the bottom, there is a wish that's being fulfilled. That's Aquarius energy. A lot of healing is taking place, and the sun is a yes. So if there also has been some kind of a legal thing going on, I think that's going to be, you're going to also get approved for that. Also, it's going to work out. I don't know what it is, paperwork, whatever. But I do see here that your life is turning more into on a positive side. Things are starting to look better for you, look out for you. And I think that this brand new beginning on a clean slate, especially the Fool, it's a fresh start, right? The tarot starts with the Fool in major, kind of ends with the World. So we always go through these cycles and we learn a major lesson, especially if this person was a twin flame of yours. Like I said, there is a dynamic shift, there is a balance. Neither you nor they are chasing each other, okay? You both are pursuing a relationship. There is a difference. So that's what's coming up for you, and we're gonna see what is the advice. Like I said in the very beginning of the reading, dear Aries, you're manifesting this, okay? So this is the Magician, as above, so below, and you are about to receive some kind of an apology or confession coming towards your way, so prepare for that. And I feel like this is not coming from a place of like, they're forced to do that. They're actually consciously understanding what they have done in a relationship in the past, and everyone has their part. There is something that maybe also you have done. It's all about taking accountability and ownership for our part that we played, right? So let's get into the advice here for you and see what is it that you need to know, dear Aries. What is the advice for Ariana? Today is such a chill morning, and I'm really enjoying this quiet. They were blowing the leaves out there, so whatever, but doing some community work, but it's just been so quiet and peaceful. So you have the Hierophant, you have the King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Fool. Can't make this up, like what I'm saying. So the Fool here is showing up again. This is the card of an Aries in tarot. It talks about brand new beginning. It talks about fresh start, entering into the unknown. Ace of Pentacles, catch me outside, how about that? So I'm saying the Wheel of Fortune, it's about abundance, the card of the Sagittarius. Jupiter is also moving into Leo on July 1st. It's giving catch me outside, how about that? So it's ending good. Like I said, in the beginning, I was a little bit concerned how this is gonna work out, but Aries, your biggest piece of advice here is remember, even if you've been waiting, even if it feels like it's been delayed, it's never late. There is something here called divine intervention. And yes, patience is not fire sign's favorite word, it's not. But I do see here commitment coming towards your way. The Hierophant is indicating a relationship. King of Pentacles is talking about richness, wealth, generational wealth, success. And the Three of Wands is about, news coming towards your way from afar, okay? From someone sending you something or traveling. Whatever you have been planning for your future, if you have been anticipating successful marriage, relationship for you and for this person, that's what I see manifesting for you. You know, when it comes to manifestation, this is part of the big advice, and I've been sharing this with some of the signs. There isn't, it's easy to waver, to go back and forth. Should I do this? Should I not? Should I trust? Should I not trust? This is about an inner knowing. Once you know within yourself and you go directly to the end of your desired reality and you focus on the wish fulfilled and you have that emotion, that feeling that your desires are manifested, you're going to actually see how the 3D reality, the universe, is going to bring things to you. You don't have to chase after anything. You just need to hold that knowing within yourself. So whether you are thinking about making a move, whatever it is that you're gonna do, traveling, relocating, getting out of your comfort zone, It's like you're shifting your focus from this sadness into more the best case scenario. And yes, it's been a challenge. Some of you have thought about walking away. You may, if you want to, you have free will. But I do see here you and this person coming around and really working it out, because the love that you have for this person with the Six of Cups showing up is undeniable. Okay, patience is gonna pay off, and I think you have grown a lot to be just patient. Patient doesn't mean just sitting there and doing nothing, but focusing on what's important for you and doing the things that raise your frequency and your vibration. So the important mantra message here for you is the lion's heart is full of love. Strength and softness can coexist. Let fierce love guide your truth. Defend what matters most. Okay, so I really love this new oracle card here. So strength and softness can coexist, especially for fire signs, especially for Aries. Strength being fierce, it's on sight, and also being soft and calm and having a regulated nervous system. Those two things can exist. Strength and confidence, they don't gotta be loud. They don't gotta be loud. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's about her eye of the hurricane, just quiet. Just let it observe, don't absorb. Observe, don't absorb whatever it is that's around you. You're connected to everything and everyone, but you are not attached to anything or anyone. Do you catch my drift? It's a very powerful mindset and a mantra also to have, because you're realizing, Aries, that we live in this three-dimensional world, and in order for you to manifest and to create your desired reality, you don't try to go and force things into the 3D. You create it from your 5D and 4D, for your higher level, from your higher level of consciousness. And I'm sure a lot of you have been diving deep into that consciousness, frequency, vibration, manifestation. It's good stuff. So Aries, this is what I had for you. I really hope this reading helped. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.